Hey, Shirley Clearboy, what's up? How you doing?
Welcome. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you beautiful people, and I miss you so much. And this is just phenomenal what you're doing.
Thank you.
Every Friday night to be able to reach out. I'm seeing all these little posts pop up and the interaction, and I really think that we all need stuff like this right now. So first, thank you. I'm very flattered and honored to be here, and I miss all of you. And I want to also give a shout out to our graduates tonight.
Yes.
Congratulations. Much success to all of you, and many, many blessings. This is a very unique time in the history of mankind, and you're a very special group of individuals, and I wish you all much success and much happiness. So congratulations to all of you.
Indeed. Thank you.
You are our future. They really are.
Yes, that's beautiful. Very beautiful. So, I see some exercise equipment behind you. Did you just put that there for show, or is that something that you use that?
Everyone have a clothing rack.
That's a clothing rack. Cool.
I apologize. We're doing some remodeling, so I was like, I can only hide so much of the crap in the house. So this is my favorite.
It goes with the theme. It's all good.
Yes, yeah. That's why I was wondering. You know, it's a little
I'm
too
among
good.
people who love me, right?
Yeah. Cool. So, thank you for being our sponsor today. We want to thank Glarborn, and you have beauty products. Not only do you have beauty products, but also health products. So it kind of fits the theme with some of the stuff that we're talking about. What are some of the things that you have today?
So for you tonight, I have, in keeping with the theme and keeping in what I know some of our other guests are in the film industry, and of course with your events that I've had the privilege of being a part of, I have with me tonight some of our Arbonne products targeted to skincare and makeup. While Arbonne has everything consumable, including nutrition and sports drinks, and I mean, we have everything from baby to baby boomers, I wanted to just focus on skincare and makeup tonight. And I think it's very important, especially in this pandemic, for everybody to slow down and do some self-care. You know, we talk about mind, body, and skin, because it really is all linked together. Everything we put on our skin eventually is absorbed into our bloodstream. Everything we eat is eventually seen either in a healthy or unhealthy way in not only externally on our skin, but also in our moods. So now, it's a very stressful time, so we all want to be mindful of that. So tonight I'm going to start by showing you one of our #1 skincare products. We actually have 8 lines of skincare starting with babies. The product I have for you tonight is called our RE9 Anti-Aging. It's amazing, if I do say so myself. You don't know that I'm 103, do you?
Whatever.
It's a unisex product, so that means it can be used by both men, women, or however you identify, because we want to be careful about our wording. But the reason it's called RE9 is because it has 9 active ingredients. One of them being orange stem cell. All the rage is stem cell. There's stem cell research and stem cell regeneration and treatments for things like arthritis and many, many other things. So we have the basic set is 5 different products. You always want to start by cleansing your skin. You gotta see, I'm not used to doing this, kind of like doing something in the mirror, right? So we have a wonderful cleanser. Then you always want to tone your skin. That helps bring your skin back to a proper pH, because even though cleaning our skin is absolutely necessary, it also strips our skin of natural oils and things that we need. So cleaning can dry that out and change the pH of your skin. After you use your toner, you want to use this amazing serum. It's an amazing cocktail for your skin. It's loaded with vitamin E, C. It's got some great peptides and stuff in it. Then we have a Great Dane moisturizer.
You said wait, hold on. You said the Great Dane? The Great Dane?
Dane.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, sorry.
What's so great about our products is not so much what's in them, but what's not in them. So we pride ourselves in following European standards, where over 2,000 ingredients are banned in products. So what you won't find are things like phthalates, the parabens, mineral oil, which if you're not aware, mineral oil is actually the second leading cause of aging, only second to sun exposure. So if you have any out there that you're using with mineral oil, ditch them.
And let's talk about that a little bit, because you were a you used to be in the medical profession, correct?
I was many years ago. I've worn so many hats over the years. Yes. So many years ago, I was actually an LPN and a scrub tech when I lived in Pennsylvania. And I actually finished my career up there in plastics and reconstructive surgery when I was young and I didn't need anything. So one of the reasons that mineral oil is so dangerous is because first and foremost, it is a petroleum byproduct. You know, it's a petroleum is a fossil fuel like gasoline, dead dinosaur. So what happens is with mineral oil, the molecules are actually too large to be absorbed by your skin. So although it feels smooth when you put it on, it's oil. What really happens is it creates a barrier, almost like you're wrapping your body in cellophane. So you're not doing your skin any service at all. You're actually dehydrating yourself. And you know, one of the things we talk about is, especially living in Florida, wearing sunscreen. It's very important for everyone, but there are a lot of people out there who are active out of doors or athletes, and they're wearing sunscreen that has mineral oil in it. So you are, you know, wrapping your body, so to speak, in this cellophane, and then you are exerting yourself through exercise and, of course, through the heat of the sun. So you're really doubly dehydrating yourself. So you really want to be careful and read ingredients when you're choosing products for your skin. Yes,
okay, so yeah, because I know like they used to say like mineral oil is good for your skin and to put that on, and so how about Vaseline? You know, would you no? Wow.
Back in the day, and I'm going to date myself here, I am a baby boomer, but you know, and it's so funny you would bring that up because a friend of mine and I were just talking about this. You know, we use Vaseline for everything, you know, dry skin, we put it on our lips, we used it on our baby's bottoms. And back in the day, Vaseline used to say Vaseline petroleum jelly. But again, it's a petroleum byproduct. So if you have any in your cupboard, maybe you could lube your car with it or something. But I'm put it on my skin.
Skin protectant.
What's that?
It says skin protectant on it. And my grandmother, she told me to don't buy, well, when she was living, don't buy expensive skincare products. Just use Vaseline. My doctor told me.
Wow.
But she was older generation, obviously.
We learned it today.
Goodness.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I just did an online course about makeup, as a matter of fact, and one of the modules is you talk about the history of makeup. I mean, back in the day, they had lead and you know, plaster and just all kinds of horrible toxic things in makeup, and you know, people probably did die from that. But back in the day, we didn't have, you know, the technology to determine things like that. But it was just insane what people did to their skin and to their bodies, all in the name of beauty and health and stuff. So yeah.
See,
but
so go ahead.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have a question. With everyone wearing masks right now, it's like that is a trend that sounds like it's going to be around for a while. What do you suggest skincare while wearing a mask?
I wouldn't change your skincare routine. One of my current hats that I wear, for those of you that don't know me, is I'm also a flight attendant. And we have been wearing masks now for several months. And it's so funny because a lot of the girls tell me they only do their makeup from here up. But I absolutely would not change anything as far as my skincare.
Okay.
Depending on what kind of mask you're wearing, especially if you're wearing a cloth mask, you might even want to use extra moisturizer, because if you moisturize and then put your mask on and go outside, that could get absorbed by the mask itself. But I wouldn't change anything. Just be careful. You know your own skin. If you have any allergies, you know, wear a mask that's not going to be irritating to your skin. That I would look at that more than your skincare. Yeah.
And I have another question, Rob. With your products, what separates your products from everyone else?
Well, I don't know. What separates our products from others is the fact that we have such strict guidelines for product manufacturing. You can actually find our products not only online, but you can find them in doctor's offices and spas, other places like that. And just the fact that they are just so very healthy for you. Again, the orange stem cell and vitamin C, peptides, olive oil extracts, seaweed, buckthorn. If you look up any of those things, they're just like, it's really best in the business. Now, that having been said, everybody, and I say this again from my medical background, it's the same with, medication. Not everything works for everybody. That's one of the reasons why we have such a variety of skincare lines. I actually have adults who use my baby products because their skin is so sensitive. But one of the other things about Arbonne that's really kicked up our products a notch or two is that we, a month or two ago, became certified as a B Corporation. And the big thing about a B Corporation is you are legally obligated to report and hold up a higher standard of your practices to, stockholders and the government. And a B Corporation, by definition, works on finding the balance between people, the planet, and profit. So we have a zero carbon footprint. We recycle. We have actually, our products are very, very concentrated so that we can put them in smaller containers and use less. So, we're not emitting any, green gases and stuff like that. So I could go on for hours talking about.
Cool. So we have a question from one of the viewers that is asking, what skincare would you recommend for athletes, specifically for swimmers?
Well, depending on male, female, and what their other skin type is, but definitely for swimmers, you definitely want to moisturize, morning, noon, and night, especially if you're in chlorine type swimming pool versus, I don't know if this is somebody that does, like my oldest son does the triathlete things where they swim in the fresh water.
So this is Daryl. So her daughter's like a soon to be Olympic swimmer. So she's amazing. Yes.
Well, I would, if you would like to reach out to me privately, I can always send you samples of a couple of different skincare products. As far as a specific line, depending on the person's age, we have what's called a PrEP, RE9 PrEP, which is actually for the tweens up through maybe early 30s. And it's all geared for that skin that's, has just gone through puberty, so to speak, and things like that. But ultra moisturizing, moisturize. And in addition to that, you always want to remember, we really are what we eat. And we have a phenomenal nutrition line. Everything is plant-based. We have no dairy, soy, whey, gluten, nothing like that in our products. So for our athletes out there, we actually even have a sports line. It's 3 drinks. It's a PrEP, which is carb loaded with pineapple and papaya and some really great things. Then we have a during workout, which I actually drink every day, especially if I'm flying. And it's something I also give to kids. It's like a healthy Gatorade, so to speak, because it replenishes your electrolytes. Then we have a post-workout drink that helps break down any lactic acid buildup and stuff, because that's really what gives you the muscle cramps and things. But this is an all natural, and the products are so good. They're not even, for example, someone asked me one time about how we make our vanilla protein shake. And the vanilla from the vanilla bean is actually extracted using a water process, not a chemical process. And I didn't even know this stuff until I got into this business.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Coffee, supposedly they use over 1,000 chemicals to make coffee.
Wait, but I thought coffee was healthy. So it's not junk.
Right? But we have our own version of an energy drink, and it has 22% caffeine, but it's caffeine in its natural state. But I never thought about coffee, and they pick the bean, and they've got to wash it and process it and do all these things to it. So there are just so many ways that chemicals are introduced into our lives. I mean, you can just go online, and Mayo Clinic is a very good resource for things like that, as far as ingredients and how they affect your body and stuff. So always go to your own doctor. Don't say, "Oh, I saw this lady in Fierce that I should or shouldn't do this," because it's certainly not my title, but maybe I can lead you in the right direction.
All right, and Starr, you had a question for him?
Yeah, just before we go, I just for those, let's say right now people are losing jobs and income. If there was one product to purchase, what would you suggest as like a must-have in your life?
Boy, this is a tough one. My must-have is my skincare, probably tied with. There are two things from our nutrition line that I don't live without. One of them is we have a collagen product. It comes in powder form. You can mix it with water and drink it, or throw it into anything. I put it in my smoothie in the morning. But it's a plant-based collagen. It's not bovine. Like, who wants to put dead cow in their body? That's crazy. And then also our energy drinks. So I would be hard pressed to say if there was only one thing I could buy. But as far as buying, I know that a lot of us are in financial straits right now. And but here's the thing: what's crazy is our company's actually grown 30%. People are looking for better alternatives. People didn't quit going to Walmart because of the pandemic. I mean, you still have to buy essentials, and if they were buying, Arbonne before, they're buying it now. But the thing is, when you eat better, you eat less. And, friends never let friends pay retail. There are a lot of ways to buy our products at a very nice discount.
So if we hit you up, you're going to hook up the discount, right? Right. So you heard it here first TV Live. Charlene, you got your information right underneath here. Before you go, did we ask you the question of the day? Did we ask you about your theme song?
Oh, all right. So don't judge the old lady here. So right now, this time, my theme song would have to be "Good as Hell" by Lizzo. Good as hell, because so much of life, whether it's it's your personal life, it's your business, your professional life, whatever it is, it's all mindset. Right. And one of the lyrics I love in her song is "Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, don't sacrifice." And that is so true. That is so true. So again, I wear many hats. I'm a big believer in the multiple streams of income. Obviously, Arbonne is my passion, but I was like, I had an opportunity to become a flight attendant. Whoever thought? I thought at my age that was, an unattainable bucket list item, right? That took a couple years off to do that, but this has never, left that. And of course, I was the nurse and the scrub tech and then volunteer, whatever. So, but yeah.
Hey, all right. He's bossing up.
Thanks for watching. You can catch us live every Friday at 6 o'clock. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay fierce.